If you'd like to modernize the front end of your non-projector equipped 09 through 18 Ram, then you might want to consider adding Raxiom's LED bar headlights shown here today in black. Now these DOT approved options will combine a reflector style headlight in a black housing along with some very cool diffused LED running lights, all for the mid $300 price point. Install according to the site, guys, gonna get a strong 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter here. Take no more than an hour or two to knock out from start to finish, but if you hang with me for a bit, we'll walk you through that job later in the video. So the Raxioms that we have here today, I feel do a great job of balancing some of the understated classiness of a factory style light, but at the same time with some modern touches to kind of spice things up just enough. Now the end result I feel is a very clean look, but again without being too crazy or over the top. Now for starters, the Raxioms have retained the OE style reflector housing for the dual element bulb instead of going with a more modern projector. Now personally, don't get me wrong, I like the look of a projector, but I also think the reflector is a tried and true design that will dump a bunch of light. Now wrapped around that reflector will be the modern touch that we referenced earlier here, guys, and that's gonna be courtesy of the diffused LED bar or outline that will illuminate with a very cool white light whenever your parking lights or those headlights have been switched on. Now personally, I think the LEDs look absolutely phenomenal when just turned on as a running light, but sometimes the color temperature differences between the stock halogen headlights and that of the LEDs can be a bit noticeable to me. So if I were to throw these things on my 4th gen, I might consider upgrading to a different style of headlight bulb, something that might be a bit whiter, such as a 4 or 5K bulb itself, but that's just me. Speaking of bulbs, guys, these things do include brand new bulbs for the dual element headlights again, along with your turn signals as well. So if you didn't want to swap right away, you could just open these things up, slap them on, and be good to go without the need for anything else. Now outside of the headlight area, along with the very cool diffused LEDs, the Raxioms will include that turn signal location down here at the bottom corner, and immediately above that you will see some included reflectors on the side, and those guys are there to help maintain both the DOT and SAE stamp of approval, and that's just going to make these things legal for use in all 50 states. I'm a big fan of the black ABS housing here. I think it just looks killer, very aggressive. And then finally, guys, everything is going to be topped off with a crystal clear polycarbonate lens. And that's something else I like because that's not going to cut down on your light output, maybe like a dark smoked lens would. But now we want to shift our focus over to the install, which if you've never done headlights before on a 4th gen, really not that bad, pretty simple job. Pretty much plug and play. However, there will be a small connection needed just to get those DRLs up and running for the first time. But to break it all down for you, give you a better idea of how this job will go, check out our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown right now.
Tools for this install: a trim panel removal tool, wire crimpers, a 10mm socket, a ratchet or electric ratchet. Hey guys, today we're working with our 2014 Ram. I'm going to show you how to get your stock headlights pulled out so we can get our new ones in, and I'll show you that right now. Now in order to get our headlight out, we do need to remove our grille, but in order to remove our grille, we do need to get our radiator cover removed first. So grab your trim removal tool and pop out the clips at the top of the radiator cover. With your radiator cover removed, that's going to reveal the 4 10mm bolts located at the top of the grille. Grab your socket and remove those bolts. With your bolts removed, pull up on the grille and forward to release the clips along the bottom side of the grille. With the grille out of the way, I promise there's only 2 more 10mm bolts that we need to remove, then we can get our headlight out. To release your headlight, pull forward to release the clip on the back side. And then undo your harnesses from the back of the headlight. Now before we can get our headlight into our truck, there is a little bit of wiring that we need to do on the table here. I'm using a couple spade connectors because our truck has already been tapped into. Now this is functionality for your LED bar on the headlight. Depending on how you want that to function, you can tap into the headlight harness or the turn signal harness. One spade connector onto our power wire. And one onto our ground wire as well. And for our video here, we're going to be using the turn signal harness for our LED bar. Now plug your lights back in. And get your headlight back in place. Make sure the metal tab in the back of the headlight lines up. And secure your headlight using your stock hardware. Now repeat those steps on the other side. Now put your grill back on using your stock hardware. Put your radiator cover back in place. And pop those clips back in. And close up your hood. Now that's going to wrap it up for our review and install of the LED bar headlights with black housing and clear lens fitting your 09 to 18 Ram 1500 without projector headlights. Thanks for watching, guys, and for more videos just like this, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.